Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Furkon, and I'm from medical department. Today, I would like to deliver my speech about why you should get immunization. Okay, so let's jump to it. Everyone loves to be healthy. You can do anything you want. You can go anywhere, do a lot of stuff with your friend, and other benefit just by being healthy. In other side, if you are sick and getting disease, all of those privileges are gone, and you are susceptible to be disabled. Sadly, in Indonesia, studies found by the Department of Health shows that Indonesia now are fighting double burden disease. What is double burden? It means that there are two main sources of disease in Indonesia. The first one is re-emerging infectious disease like hepatitis and tuberculosis. And then the next one, not to mention, there is non-infectious disease, or we call it today non-communicable disease, that are becoming some new problem nowadays, like diabetes and hypertension. That being said, uh, we in Indonesia should be clear from the infectious disease, mainly because almost all of the serious infectious disease have their infection developed already way before 20 years ago. So we should be just focused on non-communicable disease and not fooling around with the re-emerging disease. And then come solution. That solution is immunization. So today I will tell you some reason why you should get immunization. I will highlight it into two parts. The first one is the benefit of immunization on early stage of life, and then the last part is the usage of immunization on teenagers and the later stage of life. So we go on the first reason. The first reason why we should get immunization on early stage of life. So the immunization have the benefit of decreasing the morbidity and mortality of a newborn baby. So we human being in our first 2000 days of life, we are bred to have decrease on growth and development problem. So if we are not careful enough and we are getting some infectious disease, and if it's not treated pretty well, it might cause us later, or we might even dead in that time period. And then, so the immunization is one of the important key to maintain uh, the newborn baby's health and life by reducing or preventing the infectious disease that might harm them. we can found many studies that support this idea, like info 13. Uh, the studies are released by the Department of Health. It discuss about uh, the use of immunization on PD3I. That are means penyakit dapat dicegah dengan imunisasi. In their data, it shows that the use of immunization on the newborn babies to the 2 years old babies from the range of years of late 90s until the recent one on 2018, it shows the decrease of the new infectious case and uh, the case of dead newborn babies. So the curve is like sliding down, like sliding down pretty well. So by getting immunization, it helps strengthening the immune system of the new baby, so their antibody can fight the pathogen of the infectious disease. Therefore, we should promote immunization more on public so that we can achieve a healthier generation and more productive generation in Indonesia. Yeah, healthier generation. The next part are the usage of teen and the later stage of life. There is like three sub topic on this. First one is prevention, protection, and specialties. Then we go to the prevention one. The use of immunization on teen can prevent serious disease that might develop on adulthood stage. The very good example of that are the immunization of HPV vaccine on teenagers. This immunization can prevent most problematic cancer on women, and the cancer is cervix cancer. The data by EDAI, that means Ikatan Dokter Anak Indonesia, it shows that there is decrease of 35% of the prevalence of getting cervix cancer in the teenagers that get immunization of HPV than the one that don't get it. The next one is protection. So if you are going to new place or new country just on vacation or maybe getting some job on other country, uh, there is some dedicated sensor on their border, on their border like aviation or maybe harbor that mainly screening for you if you are getting sick. Like the example is the body heat screening. So if your body heat is very high or if you getting fever, then you are going through some screening tests. Since we are from Indonesia and we are have this tropical disease like tuberculosis, malaria, and dengue fever, we are tend to get screening a lot. very, very a lot, all of the time. So if you are not going through this screening test, you should get vaccination beforehand. It's not only protect yourself, but it also protect your surrounding, especially the new place you are coming to. Okay. The next one is the special case. In the special case is the Hajj and Umrah in Saudi Arabia. So if you are going to do that, uh, you must take immunization before you are going to immunization to Saudi Arabia. The immunization is meningitis, pneumonia, and yellow fever. Why you should take it? The reason is because in Saudi Arabia and its surrounding country, those three diseases are endemic on the region, and those disease pretty much can kill you in 1 or 2 days if it's not good pretty well. So it is very really advised to get immunization before you are going to Hajj. And therefore, some disease can be prevented or before we get it in acute state like the of cancer. And immunization can protect us before we entering new place, both protecting us and protecting the new people you meet in the new place. So in conclusion, uh, the immunization is very essential both in our health system and our life. So we should promote the immunization to public since it can help reducing newborn death and making better generation. Not to mention it also prevent serious disease on later stage of life and before we entering new endemic area. So please consider yourself to get immunization or your newborn baby so it can protect you and your newborn baby so we can be healthier. Thank you. Any question? I think there's not. So it's done. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.